Well, good morning. Today is the day 5 of our cruise, and we are here at Ålesund, Norway. And so while waiting for our shore excursion, I'm gonna show you the view from our room.
Morning.
Yes. So we're here standing at our balcony and looking at this nice view. So that's the forward of the ship and the aft on that side. There's 3 popular excursions today, and we're going to Land of the Trolls. So join us, guys. Come with us. We're going to Land of the Trolls.
I took his drive license yesterday. He passed. Yeah. Well, let's go. We have a nice trip to do today. Quite long, 8 hours. We'll have lunch, a few stops on the way. And on the way back, I'll be talking about always our nice town. We're just going to left. It's happened. And close to the city hall, we have a shopping mall and a public library. Well, on your right side, and you can see the Borgund Fjord. This is the Fjord of Ålesund. It's named after an ancient Viking settlement. Very important back in the Middle Age, because it was placed middle way from Trondheim, former capital of Norway, and Bergen, commercial capital of Norway. So pilgrim soldiers, traders used to stop in Borgund on their way. In a few yards on your right side ends, the building with the chimney, smoky chimney, is a dairy factory. And the main business here is fish industry, naval construction, which is related of course with the fish industry, and agriculture. Agriculture and fish industry makes a strong food industry, like that factory over here is very important. And if you look on the left, this dark brown building on the left side, squared, is the most loved building in town. It's the tax office. That time actually was the moment when England and Netherlands, they were building their naval power. So they were improving new vessels. They needed more timber, good timber, and of course their country couldn't provide. And now we are going to pass through one of few galleries we are going to pass through today. Our typical Norwegian tunnel. And this is quite wide. It's a rocky tunnel, as you can see.
Hello.
That's our bus, number 11.
Welcome to Norway.
And this is Matteo, and he is
Nice to
our
meet you.
tour guide. Hi.
Hi.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome, my lady. Anytime.
Okay, bye.
For a while in Storgaland to the right. Yes, many small villages and towns around the fjord used to have primary school. The educational system in Norway is public, free, and they have a primary school from 6 to 13, then a secondary school, 1418, and university. University student may ask to the state a loan to keep their study at university. And just behind this here, if you look close to the shore of the river, there are a few stones, looks like a bench, is where the raptors start their... On your right side, you will see the serial killer house. You will see. It's easy to recognize. Here you have. You see?
Oh no.
Well, actually, we are almost obliged to hunt deers and other species because there are no predators. We have one of the oldest farm in the area. It's a summer farm, and we have one of the oldest building of this farm. It's the smallest one, and you can easily recognize it because it has a small plate on the door, and they have deer horn as well. It's that one. It's almost from the Viking Age, more or less, the late Viking Age. This one. On the right. And from here, well, those cabins are rented out for tourists, and the tourists used to come here to hike or to climb. This is a climbing area, one of the most famous nationwide.
We're heading to that observation deck, and I'm ready. I have my raincoat. And this is Sweetie here. Ah, look at these cute dogs. We're here now at another observation deck. So steep. I have to be careful. Oh my god. But it's worth climbing up.
If you look in front of us, you may see the valley down there. Well, this valley is a typical glacier valley. You see the slopes are very soft and it has a U form. Means that has been digged by the glacier. And we are going down there. On the table, there are also soft drinks included in the excursion. You don't need to pay for those soft drinks.
Salmon, salmon, and salmon. This is smoked salmon.
Better than the... I know.
Magkano binayad natin dito?
300 yun eh. No? Ito ulit.
We're going back to the gift shop. Si Tatas yung raincoat.
It's in the bus.
He left his raincoat in the bus. It wasn't raining earlier when we stopped, but now it's raining. Good thing I have an extra raincoat in my bag.
Well, on this big mountain in front of our plant is inside the mountain, and they use 5 times the force of the water inside the mountain to produce electricity. To stop a while, 10 minutes. So toilets are, I don't know if they are open on that black buildings in the middle of the parking slot, but the best way is to enter in the cafeteria. On the end, on the right, you have free restrooms.
This is our last stop before we go back to our ship. It's like a rest stop.
My suggestion for you is, once we finish the excursion, if you want, if you are not tired, you can have a small walk, and the city center is not so far from your pier. It's really 10 minutes at least walking, and with 1 hour walking around you can see the whole town. Oh, I mean the most interesting things in town. It's just to have a small walk, but it's very nice. It's one of the prettiest towns in the country, and in my opinion it is. And as I told you before, it's human-sized town. You have all the services, it's not that crowded. Everything. Many trails up on that mountain on the right, and other not that far, like 15 minutes driving, 15-20 minutes driving from the town center, in a beautiful place. So, oh, it's good. You can even climb, practice rock climbing from the town park, the city center. We have a cliff on that mountain, at the end of that mountain, and last year the administration built up a Via Ferrata, which is a special path for the climbers. You can rent the equipment and climb up until a new, very nice lookout point. Norway is also a kids-side country. Facility for children and for childhood is all over. It's easy to have a kindergarten in a bank, in a public building, in a museum, and it's safe. The cliff you see on the right is where you can climb up to Axla, the viewpoint, the white building on top of the hill. German style for Art Nouveau, so it's called Jugendstil. Liberty and Art Nouveau are most Southern Europe. It's the same style but with different name and few differences in the patterns. And on the left, the yellow building is our jail. Yes, it's our jail. Ålesund downtown is located on 3 different islands. Nervoia, the island where the church is and it's close to your ship, is called Aspoia. And then we have the island of Essa, which is the island just behind your ship, the small one. This is Storgata, the great road. It's the most commercial road we have in town. And this is the cinema, this tower on the right side hand. In this corner is the old cinema of Ålesund. On the right, you have Königsgata, King's Road, is the pedestrian road. You have many cafeterias and restaurants and shops. This square is Sandturaf Square, just pass by. And this building on the right with the tower is where Captain Joachim Ronenberg lived. One of the characteristics in Ålesund is that almost all the buildings used to have a commercial activity on the ground floor. And then you have flats and houses on the first, second, third floor. After the fire, the urban law stated that the buildings could not have more than 3 floors. Means hill, and Sund means channel. So you can translate Ålesund as the city of a hill and channel. Here we're the best fish and chip in town on this kiosk on the right. And those benches you see where those people are seated, yes, and they use the helium proceed from a garbage processing plant. So they burn the garbage, and this is the Jugendstil Museum, while this is the island of Aspoia, and is the most residential area of Ålesund, less commercial. Yes, of course you have shops, few restaurants, but it's mostly a residential area of Ålesund. It's also where we have the cathedral or the church, which of course have burned down during the fire. It has been rebuilt with the stone, marble stone from Molde. Some stones came also from Italy, from Massa. It has been rebuilt. Flatted island of Kiske, and on the left with the big mountain, the island of Godoya, or the island of God. Those islands are connected, linked to Ålesund with those underwater tunnels. And the island of Kiske is the only one which is flat, and is where the famous Rollo born. Rollo was a Viking. Yes, he became a Duke of Normandy.